Alright, how's it going, guys? We are back. And I finished cleaning this all up. Also took out the road we had running through here since we don't need that any longer. And the last two things that we have in this area to get rid of is the red belt area and our science area down here. And so that's kind of what I want to work on today. So first thing we're going to do is, for right now, we're going to copy out this so we have it when we need it. I'm going to go ahead and rip all of these out. Alright, that takes care of that. Turn these guys off for a minute and set that for destruction, which I will deal with after we get done. And now let's go on up here and set it up next to where we have our yellow belts done. That way we're not walking clear across the world for two different types of belts. By the way, I have an entire chest of yellow belts down here that I just had to drop off to get them out of my inventory. Okay, so this is where our belt area is. For the red belts, we're going to need rubber and iron, more iron, and then iron and circuits, which we already have iron in here for doing our loaders, which we have red loaders right here, and I don't want to start them yet because I do believe, no, actually everything but the glass is still pretty much connected. Let's go ahead and start it. I don't think it's going to get done by the time we get done with the rest of it, but we can go ahead and get it started here. Now, if I need to do this, for one, I need to turn it, but I'm going to keep my bots turned off. We're going to paste it over here. So we definitely don't need that quite as far away as what we did before. This is what we have for materials that we needed, and then we were making 3 of those. So first thing is all of this can come out, so we can move this over to like there. That'll give us a little bit more room for it. What do we have for iron already being made? We have plates here, plates, rods, and rivets, and for this we need plates, gears, and rods. What did we need the rods for? Oh, they actually need rods. Okay. So let's just do, I don't know if we need quite that many, but let's go ahead and we're going to copy this area out, and we're going to put it over here. We're going to run this over. And for this one, I have 3 plates, and then I have 5 for gears. Gears we need 2 to 1, but then we need 4 for that, and then we need 4 for there. So yeah, it does look like we do need a lot of gears. So I think what we're going to do is we're actually going to do these for plates as well. But then we're going to change it to gears up here. And then I'm really out of... Well, hold on. I happen to have those right up here. Let me go grab some electric poles. Which I do believe I'm going to make an area once I get logistic spots. I think I'm going to make an area where they will bring them to. That way I don't have to completely walk through there if I need something. Not, the logistic bots are going to bring me things like poles, but for other things that I will need to pick up, I'm going to make an area for it, I think. Alright, so we can do that. And we'll use the long arms for this one. So then we have this and this, which is going to go together. That'll give me the gears and the plates on the same one. And we need to move this up like that. That takes care of that part. And then we just need to get over here and make our rods. Now, how many rods is it we need? We only need one. So I think starting off, we're just going to do one. Alright, so now we can start putting these in like this. We're going to do this for the red belts. And then we'll put a gap in here. And we'll put the other three, which is going to be undergrounds, splitters, and then this will be finally for the loaders when they get done. Alright, and we also need to bring rubber up here as well. So we can do that. There we go, that'll take care of that. We need plates for this one, so we can bring this on down. We need gears and plates for this one, so we need to bring it down for that as well. We don't know about that one yet, and I think the rods are pretty much done right there, unless it's going to be needed there. So this one is going to need circuits. That one is going to be done once we get the rubber. So this is going to run across here. This is going to output onto here. Alright, let's get the rubber over here. So that's going to be the next thing we need. Which we have rubber coming in right here. So we just need to do a, yeah, let's do it right here. I probably should have done that over just a little bit, but we can do this. Because we want the rubber on with the rods, because we don't need the rubber on any of those. Alright, so now we can do this. And then we need to have an output for both of those. We're going to move this one actually to there. And then we can just put another one of these here. And we'll do this and this, which will take care of that. I'm going to go ahead and throw those extra ones into there. And I'm going to throw these into that one. Alright, that'll take care of that. Now, the only thing we need left of this one is circuits, which we also have already down here. So we just need to bring this over. And we can bring it down. And I'm pretty sure we're going to need it for the loaders. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure. So we can do that. That'll take care of the circuits. And that gets that area done. And then we'll just run this out a little bit. We'll put one of these here, except I need to remember to turn it the right direction. And we'll put down one of those plates there. And I'll throw some in there so we're not putting them all in there, since I gotta go destroy that area. So that takes care of that. I didn't even really use this at all, but it was nice having it there. And now we have all of our belt stuff right here together. Pretty nice and easy. Alright. So, our science area, yeah, it's not doing anything because we don't have any steam down there. I have everything else, but I don't have steam. Alright, so science, I've been going over this in my head because we still need to get the circuit area moved. And we need the circuits at least below this area. But I haven't worked out exactly where I want to put it. Ideally, it would be here where this is, but, well, that's kind of there. And I really don't want to move that. So I need to either, I'm thinking maybe down here. Go ahead and turn these bots on and let them do their thing. By the way, I did go ahead and clean out the biters that we had right down here. Finished up the wall. I even put in a couple turrets right here because these guys aren't too far off. Luckily, our pollution is not getting down there, so they're not moving in due to pollution. I do still have these guys that are going to be causing issues soon, along with these guys here. And I still have not got the belt wall done. Now that we're getting all of this cleared out here, I'm going to see if I can move this wall here over just a little bit so it comes through right here instead of doing this jaggedness here. Or I'll move it over to here. I'm not sure yet which. But I did get the wall completed, so now at least I have a early warning system if there are any biters coming in. So we need to get science done. Science so far does not need circuits because we're on very basic stuff, but we're going to at some point. So what I'm thinking is I may go ahead and put the science area, I was thinking up here, but I really don't want to. If we put science down here, the problem is when we get to higher tier circuits, I don't know if higher tier science is going to need higher tier circuits, but we figure it's going to need something other than our basic materials. So it really should go up into this area somewhere, but we got to figure out, you know, science and circuits both need to be kind of in their own area, away from everything else, so that stuff from the other production stuff can get sent into them, is kind of what I'm thinking here. And may even do like a train type of thing eventually. Like, I may end up deciding this down here is going to be ore processing, but I may just like put it over here somewhere and then just have it come down on a train and go there. But I think for right now, we're just going to take our little science area we have and we're just going to move it up into this area so it's not down here below where our train is. I think that's what I'm going to do. We're going to put it up here. And that gives us plenty of room to expand it if we need to. And it's not going to be in our way of expanding this. Alright, so let's go ahead and copy this out of here so we know what we need. And the good thing is a lot of what we need is already going to be in this area. And I'm going to go ahead and move it up to like here. I need to turn these guys off because I do not want them plopping all this stuff out here. Because I need to take a look at what we're actually doing here. So we need bronze. Let's bring up the list here. So we need copper and tin, glass, bronze, and iron. That's what we're going to need. And we have over here iron and copper, which we can get rid of this because it's not going to be needed anymore, at least currently. And the copper is needed, but only down to there. But we're going to just take out that underground there. So the copper was coming in up here on the top. And I think I might go ahead and leave that there. And we'll just put, we have tin here that's coming in from that upper one. But that's back a little far. And this is going to look a little weird, but I'm going to go ahead and just put tin on this line where we had the rubber, which isn't going to be too difficult. We can just do, let's see, what of this do I not need? The iron's there, the copper's there. We can go ahead and get rid of this part for the moment, because I'm just trying to see. A lot of this is not going to be needed anymore, but I don't think I can get tin through here. Oh, we already had tin coming through right here, and we took it out. Okay, so then we can just do it here. Oops, that's the wrong way. We don't need that glass coming through there, at least not at the moment. So we're going to do this, and I just filled my inventory. That is not needed. And my inventory is jacked full of junk at the moment. Let's go ahead and get rid of these. I need to get that rubber off of that line. Which is going to fill me up with tin, but I'll throw them in the machines. Alright, I got most of that rubber out of there. Alright, so actually you're going to have to give me just a minute here because I don't have any small inserters anymore. I need to go grab some. So give me a second. Okay. I got it cleaned out a little bit. I did go ahead and finish getting the rubber off of there. And I was able to do that because I made a box over here to drop off the extra rubber. And I will get rid of that later when it's not needed anymore. I've kind of done the same thing for tin. I made one of those right here for dropping off tin ingots. I have one here for brass ingots. And I did also upgrade this to all being electric. There's the one for the iron. I apparently messed this up, so I'll have to fix that. I still haven't made those electric yet. We don't have modules, so it's not a big deal to change the furnaces over to electric yet. So I left them as is for the moment. Alright, so let's get this done. So we need an assembler here. We can take all of that out. We need to get copper down here. So this is going to come right through here. That'll be our copper. And then we need to get tin down here as well, which is going to be a little bit more of a pain, but we can do it here. We need to do why did I put that quite so high? I need to move that so it's not right on the... Let's just cut all of that out and move it down to about there. We can get rid of this. We don't need any of that. We'll turn the bots back on and let them start moving that stuff around, and then we'll just... Oh, I have a stone brick box right there that's going to be a royal pain in the neck. That's nice to know. Alright, so that needs to go there. Then that can go there. This can come down to here and go over to there. That and that. That and that. And let's get our bigger poles here. And I like to keep this off of... Yeah, let's do that. I don't like running it off of smaller ones in case I need to move a smaller one. It would end up kind of messing that all up. Alright, so that goes there, this goes here. And then all of this can come out. And you know what? I bet you I forgot to grab the science laboratory things. Let's go ahead and take a look at what we have down here real quick, and then we'll deal with the labs. So we've got rods and plates and rivets making beams. We have bronze coming in over here, plates and rivets for the reinforce there. I don't really like the way I did this because for some reason I split up the rods and the rivets and the plates. Not real sure why I did that. We have iron right there, so we can kind of bring that down onto the belt there. And I think we can do, if I take this, which I just made a huge mess because that stone brick box I got down there that I really need to get rid of. Which, by the way, I learned a thing. If I take this, put it in my inventory, I right click on it, I can actually do this. And it should be able to grab just the tiles that are on the ground, or the, like, no, that didn't do what I wanted it to do. I did this in another one. Let me see if I can figure this out. This. There we go. Tile ghost. Items requesting slot. Item on ground. That's what I meant to do. Alright, so if I do that, it'll pick up. It'll set it to only do what's on the ground and pick it up for me, so I don't have to sit there and try to mess around with it and figure it out. Alright, so we're going to put this here. And then we can do this here. That there, and then this we can send over to there, and that's how we'll get the brass into this area. And you guys didn't get turned off, so now you're going to go nuts again. Alright, so I'm going to turn this basically around, and we're going to put making the rods and rivets here. That should be, or the plates. So that'll be for plates. This will be for rods. This will be for rivets. And we'll basically get rid of all of this. None of that's going to be needed. And then we can throw these into right there. Alright, so now we need to get the iron down onto that area, so we can just do this. We can put that right there and hope it doesn't cause any issues. I need to turn that around because that's the other direction. Okay, run that across there. And then like that. We don't need that one. All of that, this. Those go there. And put two of these together. And we run it on to this one. Now, I'm not 100% sure what all this is, but we don't need it there for the moment. Alright, and then we can have this and this. That'll make our steel beams. We do need to get ingots here, so we can do this right up the side. And then these two come out here. And there we go. That takes care of that part. And that was for going into these two. Alright, so we do need glass over here as well. And this is the output. I'm going to go ahead and take that one out of there. We're going to get rid of all of this. And I think... yeah, I don't have enough room for that. Let's just throw that back in for the moment. Just give me some room in my inventory. Yeah, I'm thinking what I might do is take this bit of an area here and kind of put it here. That's going to be making the reinforced plates. And what I'm thinking is we have this come out here. We're going to take these two and put them here. And we'll have the reinforced plates made there. That's what I'm thinking at the moment. Because we can have that there. We can have these two there. If we pop that like that, that'll go there. This would be for the bronze reinforced plates. We bring the bronze down right here. And we're going to do this one just a little bit. No. Yeah, we are going to do it a little bit different, but we're going to do it like this. And then we're just going to move this to... where do I want to put this? Yeah, I'm thinking there. Because then I can have those two go into there. This is the reinforced plate. That goes there. And then this, we just run down. We have it go onto the same belt. We have those go into right there. And then we put the glass on that belt right there. And then that should take care of both of those. Oh, and I also want to do that so it's not going over my road. And that should work. and get our science center ready to go so we can get our research moving again. Now, I am going to have to go up and grab the new laboratories real quick that I had forgotten to grab. But that will take care of everything but our circuit area. So let me grab these new labs and we'll go put them down in place. Alright, so here is our laboratories. Let's go put them in. I'm definitely not putting in all 25 of them that I just picked up. No real reason to have 25 of them. We'll probably start with 6. Actually, we had 8 before. So that might be what we put in, because we should have enough to do both of them. So if we run this across here, we do need to get the glass in here. This box is really starting to be a pain in the butt. Let's make a new box real quick. And we'll just move it down here. And then I can finally get all of that out of my way. Alright. So now our new laboratories. I can do this. And then we can just go like this. Leave a little bit of room there for any crazy shenanigans I need to do later. And we can just do this across to here. And there we go. Our science is now running again. Not completely because we extended the belt out, but the greens will get down there eventually. And they'll all start running. Alright, so with these laboratories, we can do modules. We haven't started doing those yet, but we will eventually be able to start doing those. And our fast loader research is now getting worked on. We have plenty of stuff down here, so I think I may go ahead and extend this over another one and put in another green one there. I'm out of belts to move that one, so let's go ahead and just put a red one there for now, and I'll change it over to a yellow one later. And now that'll give us 3 green ones. I don't think we need it for the amount that we have here currently, but I may go ahead and add in another one depending on, like, if these red ones keep building up here, and like the green ones now seem to be building up as well, so I may go ahead and add in a few more of these. And we do have a little bit more room. We could put in another set of these with another red one if we need to, but I think that's going to be good for today. So now I can go ahead and go down here and just deconstruct all of this and all of that except for that water line. I can't get rid of that. That would be bad. And we can get rid of every bit of this. None of that is needed. So this is now our new power area. I'm also not going to need these two that were coming down from there. So that gets us everything above where our train line is now. And I think I have been here rambling long enough for today. When we come back in the next one, I will figure out where we're going to put this circuit area finally, and that's what we're going to do next. And then hopefully the red loader thing will be done. We can go ahead and set them up so we have them, and then we can finally get started on new stuff now that we've got everything changed over, which will probably be starting on crude oil or steel. We also have gold that we can now get, which, by the way, I have found one thing of gold way out here. So once we do that, we'll have to go and start mining up that. But that's going to be it for today. Hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll catch you next time.